Alright, there's been a change of plans. Decided to just cut the whole back of this off instead of like trimming it. A couple reasons. We've got a gas tank under there, and I don't like the idea of sparks and gas tanks. And also, we could do a much better fitting job. We could fit those coupe panels up to the frame, and then know exactly how we want to trim this. The other way would have been trimming it twice. So I've cut the floor, got it nice and loose. I'm going to pull it outside and pop this off. Got the brakes. Here's the brakes. I want it rolling down the hill. Come on, Jeep. Come on, buddy. Come on. See if we're in gear. I don't think we're in gear. I think the brakes are just dragging. How about this? Put that in. There we go. That might be easier a little bit. Come on. All right. Not gonna work. Okay, let me get you a better picture of what's going on out here. It's kind of dark, but we'll get this thing. We'll get her down here. Put you off to the side here, where you can watch what's going on. Okay. Kind of dark, isn't it? Can we make it brighter? Try to make this thing brighter. Okay, let's try that. Is that any better? Well, that's all you're going to get, I think. So let's do that. Okay, looks like we got a fuel line hooking up somewhere. Okay, it's not a fuel line, it's the vent for the differential. Uh-oh, starting to rain. Camera's getting wet. Okay, we got that. I think we're good. How's it? Looks like we had some type of nest in that wheel well. I don't know what kind of critter it was. Well, me and the Exploto did a good job. Got the back off, got the Jeep back in the shop. Good old rig. All right, let's see what we got in here. All right. It's looking more like a race car all the time. Uh-oh, tripping over this thing. Maybe I should just carry it by hand. Hell no. So basically what we want to do is remove everything that doesn't look like a race car and then add back everything that does look like a race car. And then in the end, we'll have what we want. So I'm glad we went that route. There's a lot going on under here. I want to be able to remove this gas tank, get all that out of the way before we do, the frame lengthening and all the welding and stuff. So here's that hose that was holding up. It's a vent. Is it a vent? Yeah, it's a vent on the rear differential. I'll just stick it down here. All right. Well, let's look what we got here. This is my first YJ I've ever had. I didn't realize that even though it has rear leaf springs, it's got this bar here. Goes all the way across. I would call that a panhard bar, but maybe it's called something else. But I've never seen that when you have leaf springs. I know all the old vehicles, old trucks and stuff, they just have the springs in the back. They didn't have anything like that. Not sure why I needed that, but so this is looking good. Right in here, probably right in front of the spring boss, spring perch. That's probably where we'll extend the frame. So, okay. What else we got here? We'll be taking the Jeep bumper off, Smitty built or whatever that is, and making up a different type of bumper. I think that's a Dana 30. So there we are. And then eventually we'll end up trimming this and trimming the firewall, making that fit the coupe body. And then of course we'll need to move the pedals assembly over, because the coupe body, the front of the coupe body is quite narrow. So, okay, I'm gonna set you back up on the tripod and set up the body panels for you. So let's do that. Yeah, it's going to be nice. So, looks like I might be able to use 4 of the original body mounts. We got one there, and one there, and then over there on the frame, over there on the frame. Those might end up being too wide. We'll see. So, for the looks of this, I need to move this forward to line it up with that. And it looks like this gas tank, if I did that, then this will be right about there. I'd like to leave the gas tank right where it's at. That would be nice. If I have to, I could move it. But I could, yeah, we'll find out. We'll place the sheet metal and then make that decision. There you go. Oh, you can't see. I'm in your way, aren't I? Yeah. That's looking nice. It's like the whole thing needs to come down. Maybe come down. I don't know if we're going to the top of the frame or we're going to go below. But we got quite a gap there. I picked up this canopy the other day. It's one of those free ones. This last summer I picked up about 5 different truck canopies, all free. This one's a really nice one. The reason it was free is it's too long. It came off a Ranger pickup. What do you say, XL or something? So I guess the Ranger has 3 different boxes. They have the short box, long box, and then this one, which is even longer, LT. Anyway, I'm going to put it on my truck here. I picked this truck up. It's been rolled. I got this truck for future motor transmission stuff to put in maybe my Model A, I'm not sure. But I got a really good deal on this one. Nobody wanted it. Runs good. Older truck, so it has carburetor. So anyway, this canopy is the right width, but it's longer than need be. And also, this truck has been modified, as you can tell, right there. So I'm gonna straighten this out. Maybe I'll put you right in line so you could get an idea of how straight it is or isn't. So I'm gonna use some real professional auto body techniques on this. Get it just right. Oh yeah, that's how you do that. Okay, that's off. All right, let's look down that thing. He's looking pretty straight. Woo-wee. Look at that, huh? Check out that. Look at that. Check out that fine auto body work. It even had an auto opener that opened up while I was banging on it. So I think we're good as new. Canopy should fit on there nicely now. Yep. That's a Whatcom County special right there. Now let's look at the roof here. Oh yeah. Holding a little water. A little water there. A little water here. Well, that'd be convenient. If you're working on your truck, you can wash your hands. Another water basin over there. And oh yeah, got the nice windshield. Actually, it is a nice windshield. I don't think it leaks in here. No moisture over there. Little moisture on the floor here. Might be because of the window. Maybe I should close the window. Is it closed on me? There we go. Window's closed. Okay. We are ready. Next step is remove that from there and set it on the trailer. I know it's a little long, but the price is right. Okay? So now what this will become is storage. This will be undercover dry storage. So that's nice. Okay. Let's pop this thing off the truck, off the trailer. All right, here she is. Looks good from the back. Yeah, it's a little long. I don't know, I'd say, I don't know, 10 inches or so. It's the right width and the right height. See, it came off a Ranger. Like I say, it was an XL. That's better, you can see better. Now you get a better look at the whole truck. Little dinger there, not too bad. That should buff out. I think the hood's okay. Hood's in good shape. One little dinger right there. That could be straightened. Fender's got a little dent there. I don't think anyone will notice that. Windshield's got maybe a couple small cracks in it. Now let's check out this spot I fixed up. Okay, my goal here was to be able to get the canopy to sit down and not be held up by that bump there. Looks like, oh, you can see right now through there. So I think we accomplished it. That's not bad. A little Bondo will fix that. Not bad. Okay, so I got the canopy off the trailer. And now it's on the truck. So this will be indoor storage for all that stuff that you don't want it to go through the winter, getting rained on and snowed on and iced. Need to get a couple clamps, clamp the sides down. We'll call that a win. So there we go. More storage. Store all my junk. All right, let's get this trailer out of here. Okay, let's look what we got here. After looking it over a bit, I think what I'm going to do is space this out maybe an inch on each side. And if I did that, it would give it some structure. Be able to attach that, something like that, to the body. Attach that to the body like that. Then where it goes forward, here, let me get another bar. Okay. So something like this, something like that right there, and then that'll come over to there. Tie that together, and then that there, tie in there. I think I like that. It'll do a couple things. It'll give me room to use this mount, and it'll bring this over. It'll give this some strength, and it'll bring it over about an inch. That's what I'm thinking right now. So down, over, come up in that corner a bit, back. And then that would bring this an inch over there, which is an inch there. So this would be like the outside of the frame. And I need to trim this, you know, about that much. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So before I do that, though, I'm going to figure out where this floor needs trimmed. I'll trim this. I'll just do a rough cut here because realistically, this is going to be forward. This edge will be right in here somewhere. And then this will be this will be tapered. Be tapered to the front firewall. So I'm going to cut the farthest point that I think it needs to be. And just cut over there. That'll give me room to drop the body down. Figure out some of this. Figure out this bottom framework. Attach it to the frame. And then that'll determine this upper piece. As you can tell, this thing's flimsy. It kind of comes out and then kind of goes in. It comes in too far. Just same thing over here. Comes out nice, but then this corner goes way in. So, yeah. So we'll get the base where we want it, and then square it up, and then do from there up, and then that'll tell where that goes. So I'm guessing that this measurement will be even there and there. Right now it's about 2 inches bigger up there than it is down here. But you're gonna bring these out. Not about 2 inches. Okay. So that's where we're at. That's what I'm gonna do. It looks like about 2 inches difference from this inner surface to right there. So I got 1.25 inch tube and 3/4, so that's 2 inches. And since this doesn't have to fit the original car, and this piece is in pretty bad shape, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here. I'm going to cut right at the bottom of that lip, and then that'll be the new bottom of the body. It'll be just fine. So yeah, so that's what we'll do. He'll drop the body down an extra about 1 inch. Drop the body down about 1 inch. Okay. So I got the dimensions I need. This will represent the side of the frame. And okay, so I can measure this and go over there and measure my mount and see if that mount's going to work. We'll make it work. Here's the other one. It's in similar shape. We got some good rip and rust here, and it's been smushed. See this line? It like whoop, narrows down. So this thing's been smashed. Like I said, this whole car was accordioned. It was smashed at one time. So what I'm going to do is cut down in there. Actually, on this one, it's in better shape. I might leave a little more here and then bend it over. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because I need to expand that. That's got a kind of an undercut in it, so I need to bring it back out like that. It needs to look like that when I'm done. And right now it looks like that. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I got my measurements. So I got my measurements, and now I'll mark this and trim that off. And today, it's cool. I came outside this morning. Today is actually New Year's Day, 2024. And I came in the shop, it was about 40 degrees. So we brought this thing up about 10 degrees. So it's very workable temperature. So I'm going to trim the body over there, and then I'll do a test fit. I don't need to trim this yet, because that'll fit down. So I'll do the minimum I need to do to get the body on the frame. Okay. All right. So we need 3 inches from the edge of the frame. This is a piece of 3-inch flat bar, and look at that. It just clears the amount. So I think that's going to work for us. That's nice. So yeah, this bracket sticking out is about 2 3/4. Then of course the body's going to go out like this too. The body goes out. So since that goes out, I'm going to cut this wide for a rough cut. It looks like I got a ridge right here. The ridge right there. So I'm not even going to mark it. That's not true. I'll mark it. But I'll cut on the outside of that ridge. Right there. Maybe right about there. Okay. And then right here, there's a brace and cowl here. I'll cut right on that side of the brace. So right about there. Okay. That'll do pig. That'll do pig. And these little side mounts, running boards, I have 4 bolts holding them in, so I'm going to take care of that right now. Pop that out of there. Super Tech lubricant. Stops, squeaks, protects metals, loosens rusty parts. Well, that's what I need. I need the rusted parts loosened. Freeze sticky mechanisms. That's Walmart. Yep, Walmart brand. So that's usually what I get. It does the job. Alrighty, next step is to remove this. It's in the way for the body. So I want to temporarily block it off with some rubber inner tube. So let's do that. Let's do it. Ah! There we go. That one. That's a nice little lip there. Yeah, that's a nice tank. I like the plastic tanks. They don't rust out, and they're pretty durable. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. We're almost there. Almost there. Yeah. Whee! Got her. Okay. Now I'm going to make some covers for these and clamp them on there. Okay, I think that's good. Alrighty, I think that's good. Good enough for now. Blah. All right, let's see what we got. Well, that's looking better. That's sitting a little lower than it's going to be, but that's looking good. Looking good. Yeah. Yeah, that's way lower than it's going to be. We got here. Yeah, there's a couple inches there. Got to come up. So I'm going to get a different jack stand. Now, yeah, that's looking good. That's looking really good. Got to use your imagination on that one. All right, how are we doing down here? Let's see. Yeah, we're about, you can't see that. Oh, there we go. We're about where it wants to live. There's the bottom of the stock body. Yeah. So I think the front's representative of where it wants to be. That's about right. So this corner here looks like we'll need to notch it a little bit right there. Let it come over the frame a bit. Yeah, just like that. That'll do, pig. Yeah, I like that. And I mentioned maybe we'd go 1 inch here. Well, that's a 2-inch spacer there. And we got this much room here with 2 inch. So 1 inch would be that much plus another 1. So, yeah. So yeah, this will come in here right about there somewhere. I like it. So you get the idea? Do you see the vision? And it looks like this lower body line is similar to the Jeep frame body line. So that'll go right along the frame. So I like that. And then the original Jeep floor sits here. And then right here it goes, what's it do? Yeah, it goes up. So what I'll do with the original floor maybe is just come up to the height of the frame. And so the original floor will go here, here, and then the top of the frame. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be nice. Yeah, it looks like these forward body mounts right there and there, that'll work good. Because the body's sticking out wider than it's going to be there. Oh yeah, trim that thing extra long so we had room to move in. Oh yeah, and you can see how I didn't even cut it straight. So yeah, so this this edge will end up being right about in here. Okay. All right. Looking good. I think I might just stop this video right here. Actually, I'll mock up the other side and we'll stop it right there. Okay, there she is. Mocked up a little bit. Yeah, that's looking good. I like that. Yeah, that's looking about right. Don't look at the front half. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Yeah, that's a nice height. You know, like here it is, my height. So yeah, I can see the top. Oh, just like that, something like that. Here she is. Yeah, I like how that's coming together. It's gonna be nice. Looky what we have here. Look at this load. Look at this stuff, just showed up. Traded her off. Traded the Suburban over there for this load here. So this motor here is going in the buggy, and that Suburban is going away. Okay, made the trade. I got the 660 Yamaha Raptor and the unknown Chinese buggy, and he gets a broken diesel, turbo diesel, not Subaru, Suburban. So there we go, all loaded up. Funny story about this this Raptor. I bought it, well actually, yeah, I traded a three-wheeler for it. I traded a three-wheeler for this Raptor, what, about 2.5 years ago. And I got it to put in my blue buggy. That's why I got it. And then last summer I needed some tractor work done, and this guy here, he works on diesels, and so I gave him this Raptor to fix my tractor. Well, I'm glad that I had something he wanted, because we traded back. So that's the story on the Raptor, is that I had it once and it came back, and now the motor's going to go in my blue buggy. Bye-bye, Suburban. Been good knowing you. Only had you for about 3 weeks, so that was a pretty good turnaround. I picked it up for free, and then I got the 660 Raptor quad and the Chinese buggy. So I'm happy with that. So that Raptor engine, that will be going in my blue buggy right here. This is the buggy I built 40 plus years ago in high school. So that Raptor motor is going right there in the back. So I like that. The Raptor motor is what? Water cooled with reverse electric start. So anyway, that's cool. All right, guys, I'm going to end this video right here. This is as far as I got. I really like how it's coming together. I'm glad I decided to do some work on it. And the body's pretty close to where it's going to sit. It's going to sit in a little closer to the sides. It's not going to be that far away from the frame. But as far as the height and where it sits above the wheel, it's about right. So until next time, like and subscribe and leave a comment. All that good stuff that'll help me. Right now, when I'm doing these videos, I don't get paid a cent for them. I won't until I have enough views and I get monetized. So, adios!